you have bucked your own party, and you're one of the
Oh yeah.
very few
Mhm.
Republicans to vote with Democrats on releasing the Epstein files. So,
Yeah.
if I can hear from you specifically, and can our audience hear from you specifically, what do you want the Department of Justice or the House GOP to be doing as it pertains to the Epstein files, as it pertains to the victims of Jeffrey Epstein?
I want people to go to jail. I want victims to know in this country, if you are assaulted, if you are abused, if someone has done great harm and broken the law in doing so, that you will get justice. And by getting justice, that means that people have to go to jail. And, some people want to deny there's a list. We know that as victims that have come forward, there are over 20 people who have been identified as
Wow.
potentially child rapists or potentially pedophiles or potentially sexual abusers, that those people exist. Some of them are very powerful people. And, I don't even care. Like, I've said this publicly, and King Charles doesn't like what I've said about this. He's stated so personally and publicly. But Prince Andrew, now I guess he's not no longer a
Right.
prince, but Andrew, should go to jail if what is alleged happened. And I know he's denying it, but he's been named. And I don't care how powerful somebody is, as the left says, no one's above the law. And so prove it, show it. And so I want Congress to do the work to show who should be investigated, who should be prosecuted, and who should go to jail. I want to name names. And one of the reasons I'm so passionate about this, I have met with the Epstein victims. I do a lot of victims advocacy because I myself am a survivor of both domestic abuse and sexual assault. And I've seen how broken the system is. When I came forward 2 years ago, I was told that it wouldn't be investigated. Even though I had evidence, even though I had photos, even though I had metadata, I, as a powerful member of Congress, was told, "Oh, well, shrug." And if that's happening to me, then that's happening to everybody that's coming forward just about. It's very hard to get justice. And so for me, this is, let's show the world that if you do bad things, we are absolutely going to hold you accountable, regardless of how much money you have or how much power you wield. And I don't always buy in the conspiracy theory of things, but even if this did jeopardize certain relations with certain countries, we know that our
Mm.
foreign adversaries, they're doing honeypot operations all the time, I'm sure. I bet we're doing it too. But that doesn't excuse the fact that this goes on, that underage women were abused, and that people who did it, who harmed them, should go to jail, period. I believe that. And the Epstein victims I have met with have exonerated Donald Trump. They have said he had nothing to do with it, and want to be able to meet him personally and exonerate him from the White House is what they want more than anything. But they also want their abusers to go to jail.
Let me just ask one last question. You've been
Mhm.
extraordinarily generous with your time, so we appreciate it.
Mhm.
When it comes to protecting women, when it comes to protecting young people, you're not only a victim of sexual violence, but you're
Mhm.
an advocate for those people as well. You've been a co-sponsor for the Protecting Women and Girls in Sports Act.
Mhm.
Why is this issue, when you take all the issues affecting our country, from the economy, healthcare, foreign policy, why does this issue particularly speak to you so much?
Well, I think our personal experiences define how we view the world and how we take up certain challenges or certain causes. And I have been destroyed in many ways by the experiences that I've had, particularly 2 years ago. Uh, Absolutely just admonished. Post traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, all those things that come with it. But in that pain, I have found purpose, and it has renewed my faith in God, has renewed my faith in Jesus Christ. It has made me a better person, as tough as it has been, and taking what I have been through and applying it so that everybody can get the same kind of benefit. I think that sometimes our faith, I don't know that I'll ever be healed from what I have been through. I don't know that I'll ever be healed from it physically, spiritually, emotionally. But what I do know is that by sharing my story, by working on the legislation, by fighting for women and girls, fighting for victims everywhere, that it's given me purpose. And that with so many flaws that I have, I'm such an imperfect vessel for His word, for God's faith. But I am the perfect messenger because of everything that I've been through and how honestly I can talk about it and talk about the truth. It's helped so many people, and it's given me a great purpose in life and renewed my faith. And I think that's
Mm.
something that we're seeing a bit of a revival in post Charlie Kirk era, but we're seeing it, I think, across the spectrum, both in the Jewish faith and the Christian faith. It's very important that we get back to that, and that
Mm.
guides us and gives us purpose, but guides us in our job, in our work, in how we raise our children, and how we articulate or associate with other people, how we dress, how we forgive other people, but also how we get justice, because that's important. Book of Romans, baby, justice.
Wow.